Hey guys, and welcome back to the final extras part of Knight's Journey of Dreams, and indeed the final part of the playthrough. We're going to be getting the rest of Helen's dream drops in this part, as well as showing off a few more things, which better live up to the hype, or a certain member of HFC is getting a bollocking.
Oh, I'm pretty sure this part will live up to the hype. It's pretty wonderful.
Good.
So yeah, that dream drop is evil.
Yeah, you can't jump... Oh, you can? Well, that shut me up. I thought they were Knights exclusive for some reason.
No, you can go into them as the kids, but obviously why would you be going into them as the kids? Because you're never really going anywhere near them. Apart from Helen during the Forest Adventure level. But yeah, that dream drop was particularly cruel because obviously it's hidden in a block. So how the hell are you meant to know that it's there? Mm-hmm. And yeah, you've got to run towards it. I think you can actually get it as Knights, but it's easier to get it as Helen.
Fair dues, mate.
And also, if you turn into Dragon Knights before you get to the wonderful thing of wind here, for starters you can get a dream drop, but also you completely skip out the London Bridge is falling down section.
Aww.
Which I know it is wonderful and you really want to experience it, but it's a way of getting a much better score in the end because you just speed up everything so much.
Well, I do appreciate high scores.
I don't know whether it'll be a high score in the end, but it means that you're certainly more likely to catch the Goodle quickly.
Okay, can we stop saying Goodle? It really makes me uncomfortable.
I'm sorry, it's the technical term for the enemy.
It's just weird, even for a dream.
I know. Well, I mean, the thing is that, so you know the things that look like moths?
Uh-huh.
Those are moth pills.
Huh.
Yeah, don't worry. Like, I can hardly remember most of the enemy names in this game.
Yeah, sorry, we're on like part 20 now, and the amount of dream and nightmare bullshit I've had to put up with has basically broken me. I have nothing more to say. I have exhausted my commentary for this game.
Kids' imaginations, they're weird.
Yep.
Yes, they are. And I don't know whether we're heading into, or at least towards, the final dream drop of this section. I think we are. This one's particularly cruel as well, because once again you need to hit the timer thing, and then you actually need to use rocket to get to it, otherwise you stand no chance.
How are you supposed to know that ahead of time?
You're not.
Ah,
really.
Okay.
I think a guide is probably necessary at this point. So that's the timer that you need to be aware of, and then you just need to book it all the way this way, and then the dream drop is located just there.
Nasty.
Which would normally be in a block. Which is just like, that's just cruel.
I'm all for challenge when it comes to collectibles, but abstract stuff like that, or obscure stuff, not my bag.
Exactly. It's just being ridiculous for the sake of being ridiculous.
Oh, don't boss alert.
I do actually have to ask, what do you think is actually the best collectibles that you've actually had to go for?
Oh, I'm not sure, actually.
Is this in any video game?
Yeah.
I would say Jiggies and Notes in Banjo.
I honestly don't know. I don't know whether maybe the gears in Kirby's Return to Dreamland / Kirby Adventure Wii, potentially. Just because it felt like you were collecting... So, like your collectibles had a real purpose because you were fixing the ship.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. It's a difficult one, really.
There are a lot of good choices.
Yeah, I mean, what about the really just ones which unlock bonus stuff?
I mean...
Code Cubes in Code Planet and Robobot kind of straddle both of those ideas. Like, they unlock, like, boss levels, but they also unlock bonus EX levels.
Yes.
I think for me it would kind of be pretty much with the Tales of series, because it's like throughout the game you're building grades, then at the end of the game you can spend that grade to basically have cheats for your next playthrough.
Those are quite good. Oh, the treasures in Uncharted are quite good.
Oh yeah.
Because, one, I think they do actually unlock cheats for you, which is quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
But then, because they're actual items that you could look at and spin around, and it just fits in with the whole treasure hunting nature of Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
So that's I do like those, and actually, I am currently in the middle of playing Uncharted 4. Finally,
Nice, you enjoying it?
I am. Yes, I would say so far it's the best Uncharted game I've played. So I'm very happy.
Actually, can I give like an extra answer to your question, Carter?
Yeah.
The treasure in Luigi's Mansion.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Oh, because not only is it shiny, it also gets you a better house at the end of everything. I think the lowest ranked like house you can actually get, or mansion if you want to be pedantic, is like a tent or something.
Yes, it is.
Isn't the PAL version of Luigi's Mansion bugged so you can't get an A rank?
It's bugged so you can't get an A rank on the first run of the mansion, yes.
Okay.
Or at least it might not necessarily be bugged, but you physically cannot get an A rank on your first run because you can't get enough treasure to unlock the A rank.
Okay.
Which is cruel, and unnecessarily so, because, I mean, when I recorded Luigi's Mansion... Well, I haven't ever recorded Luigi's Mansion, but when I got it and played it, I was very much like, oh, I want to get the highest rank possible, and it's just like, oh, it can't be an A rank, because the game doesn't allow it. God damn it!
B for bastard rank. Alright, Knights, we're here. Break out the PB&J sandwiches.
So, yep, so we just have to do the Link mission. We're nearly there, don't worry, but we have one very, very, very glorious moment coming up. It's probably, I would say, my proudest moment in Knight's Journey of Dreams.
Okay, I'm interested to see this now.
Like, you have no idea how happy what I'm about to do made me. Like, seriously.
Okay.
There are some moments in gaming where I'm just like, oh. One of them was recording beating Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 1 for my Kingdom Hearts walkthrough.
Okay.
Like, that was one of the ones where, like, I beat it and I was just like, oh my god! Like, I think I literally squealed and my parents were just like, what the hell's happened? And I was just like, I beat Sephiroth, and they just looked at me.
Mother, father, I have beaten the anime man! Voiced by, what is it, that fucker from NSYNC?
Steve Lance?
Lance Bass.
Lance Bass, that's it. I can't remember. It's been like I did Kingdom Hearts. I did that commentary in 2012 as well, actually.
It's all coming together.
Yes. So the dream drop in this one is hidden all the way up here, yes, we are going to experience the entirety of Sky Concert, and let's see how well I do this time, eh?
Okay, I'm watching.
And obviously, I should point out that at least at the time of this recording, I have never beaten Sky Concert perfectly.
Okay.
And I'd always wanted to.
You're kind of giving the game away here, Rich.
Yeah.
It's like when we first did this one, you did so well, and then right at the end you screwed it up.
I know, that literally broke my heart. I had to go to hospital for the heart being broken. It was just ridiculous.
Oh, it's another one, guys. Another one who couldn't do Sky Concert correctly.
I love this mission so much. It's just so cute, fun, and just ah!
Well, it's pretty in-tempo so far, so that's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I do love the Nighttopian singing in the background.
Oh, it's just so cute. It's like the Pikmin singing in the credits of Pikmin 3, except this is actually in tune and harmonised, and it's just glorious.
I still haven't beaten Pikmin 3. It's just like, we had it finished for the Nintendo fun, and I just haven't had any like inclination to go back and play it.
Go and finish it, it's good!
I'm actually surprised I beat it before you did then.
No, it's the lack of like proper collectibles, I think. Like in the first game you had, you know, ship parts, which was great, which is really solid. In the second one you had treasure, which was awesome. And it's just like collecting fruits and whatnot. Not really as interesting.
True. 20 seconds left. Can I do it?
Well, I'm going to assume that Yes, you can do it, given the way you've hyped up this bit.
Completely perfect.
Very nice, Rich.
Now replay it in fast forward.
No. But just doing that was the first time that I played that mission since I did it in the main playthrough.
Uh-huh.
And I perfected it, and I was just like, my dreams have come true.
I always find it weird when you leave a game for so long, and then when you go back to it, you suddenly blitz through it a lot easier.
Well, yeah, it's because your mind is clear.
Yeah. I mean, the other part of it is, in certain instances, it's because you've gotten older, so your gaming skills have improved quite a bit. I mean, if you compare my gameplay for my original Bayonetta playthrough to my redo of it, like, it's night and day in terms of the gameplay quality.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you, Richie. It's just the segue into the fast forward. I'm very easy to please.
We've got to get through Helen as quickly as possible.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, like, we're so very close to the end of all of this. And really, for me, there was only one dream drop to collect in this. So that was fine by me, but you're going to see all of them just to make sense of it all.
Good stuff.
So one of them, as you saw in the original playthrough, was located up the top there, just in the clouds. So that one's quite easy to get. And I am going to be cutting between versions.
Okay.
Just to try and make it make sense. So you see each of the dream drops in order.
Your run, your rules, mate.
Yeah, because the dream drop that I missed was right in the middle of the two that I picked up. So it was just like, right, yay. Because the second one is located just down in here.
What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
Not sure how I feel about that.
I know. I think it's because you can go up that way. Because obviously there was a ring there, so there's a different way of getting through the level. It's just that if you're following the Goodle, then you go in that way anyway.
Okay.
And then there is the last one.
Nice! All dream drops get!
Uh-huh. So I'm pretty sure you're going to hear fast-forwarded cruising together.
We fucking better. That's what I came here for.
Well, because, I mean, there's no reason for me to slow it down again, because we've not got any dream drops left to collect.
It's going so fast I can't actually make out the lyrics. This is like the odd scream here and there of joy.
Now, you're about to see something that's completely ridiculous.
If you actually slow it down, it's actually just Richie saying, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this?
Yeah, and as you can see, this did not go well for me.
Oh, the Goodle's getting the better of you.
What I needed to do was just loop back on myself and catch it that way.
And you still missed it the first time.
Oh my god.
Oh, whoa, okay, calm down.
And also, fast-forwarded Wiseman!
Yeah, let's do it, you fucker.
I knew I fast-forwarded him at some point.
As long as it happened in the end, that's all I care about. Fast-forwarded Rocket Knight is a fucking trip.
And yeah, this was a bit of a mess of a fight against Wiseman, but at this point I was just like, I don't even care.
It's like, yeah, you've done everything else. You've got all A ranks, you've got all dream drops. What else is there to get? And it was an A rank as well.
Exactly. So it's just like, what is the point? So,
Here is the point.
here is the point. Once you have collected all of the dream drops in the game, the
Whoa.
fountain will suddenly be all sparkly.
Pretty.
And look a little bit rainbowy. If you leap in, then you will leap out as Elliot.
That's amazing!
I know! So now you can play as Elliot, if you would so choose to.
And I assume if you were playing as Helen, you'd get to play as Clarice?
Indeed, and you're about to see that in a minute.
Nice.
Obviously, I wanted to obviously show off the jelly hands with them both. But I mean, there's another really nifty thing. If you play one of these levels as Elliot or Clarice, then the other character will match accordingly.
That's cool. I like that.
So you're not actually going to see it here because really there was no need, and also I was doing a bit of testing to see whether the cutscenes were affected as well. Unfortunately, they're not.
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up. It's like, I always like it when games do this sort of thing, like hidden characters and stuff, but it always kind of disappoints me when they don't go that little extra mile and include them with the in-game cutscenes.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with that is it depends whether the cutscenes are rendered in-game in real time or whether they are pre-rendered. NiGHTS' cutscenes are clearly pre-rendered. So, even though they use, obviously, the in-game engine and everything, they are just video files rather than dealing with the character models as they go.
And it's so weird seeing the characters with separate fingers.
But yes, that's basically all you unlock from the Dream Drops, but it's a really lovely Easter egg.
Yeah, so what's left?
So, you've probably seen on the title screen you have these things. So you've got Will's Dream Journal, where you can look at all of your ranks, all of your Dream Drops, all of your scores. There was an online leaderboard thing when it was connected to Wi-Fi. So I think you'd get ranked depending on your score in the world or whatever, which is quite nice. You've got a nice little checklist for all of your Dream Drops. You can also have a friend roster, which is quite nice. But obviously we're going to have a look at Helen's Dream Diary. Notice the point that you've got Will's Dream Journal and Helen's Dream Diary. They made sure to make that distinction. I think it's... There are two items on both sides. One where you can watch through all of Helen's cutscenes and one where you can look through all of Will's cutscenes. I believe it's the... Yeah, so anything that says visual memory will show off cutscenes, quite simply, so...
It's basically, for Will, it's like, this is how I got my trophy.
Yeah, so you can just go through all that. It'll show you all the cutscenes. You can skip around a bit. That's all fine. And then we also have the sound library, which is the soundtracks for both NiGHTS Journey of Dreams, and they have NiGHTS Into Dreams as well.
That's pretty nice.
So you've got every single song in the game, which is just wonderful. Also, Of
course he had to play this one.
course I had to play this one. It's wonderful.
Might as well call it Rich's theme song at this point.
Sort of is, to be fair. I've used it that many times. At least I've played NiGHTS Journey of Dreams that many times at this point that, yeah, basically is my theme song as well.
Kind of imagine Tom's would be something from JoJo.
Oh, yeah.
No, Tom's would be something from Sonic.
Yeah, that's probably right. Just give me, like, what the fuck is it? Speed Highway at Dawn, and I'll be a happy camper.
And I'll take the Skies of Arcadia.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Fill your boots, mate.
So, yeah, there's a lot of songs in here, as you could probably tell.
Dalbridge 1, 2... Oh man, so many numbers.
Now, I'm not sure what that
I love dash, dash, dash.
I think that those are different versions of the My Dream song and maybe a few other things, but it's not really important. And then you've got all of the NiGHTS Into Dreams songs with their really weird names.
Yeah, it's nice that they included them, but it's like, why did they include them?
Because they wanted to make reference to, the original game, and that's fair enough.
I mean, I would have liked it if you're playing as the original characters, you got the original soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that would have been good, but then I suppose none of the songs necessarily match. So yeah, obviously that's Helen's visual memory. And then we have the gallery, which is what we're going to look at right now. So we get to look at loads of concept art, and this is what we're going to end the playthrough on, with the wonderful Dreams Located Link remix, which that's what this one is, not the one that's actually cruising together.
Okay.
There's some wonderful concept art in here. It's beautiful.
There is actually, I think, this one of NiGHTS different expressions. It kind of made me kind of like the idea of what if NiGHTS' horn spike things actually did react to its emotions.
It's not a cat, Carlo.
I just kind of like, because I just kind of like that one where NiGHTS was startled and it was straight.
He could be, in my dream. Oh, Daddy Football and Mama Violin.
As I've said many, many, many times, I love it when you have like these concept art galleries in games. Because it is just endlessly fascinating to see where things originated from. That's why I like art books.
I think in terms of unlockables, like extra levels or modes is my preferred thing.
Oh, well, definitely, yes. But it's nice to have the mixture of extra levels and modes and like a sound test and a concept art gallery and stuff, because it just means that you get a really wonderful entire complete package.
Yeah.
It just makes everything feel whole to me, anyway.
I think we're, like, gonna have to start signing off now, so... Carto, what has been your experience with Knight's Journey of Dreams?
A lot of fun, and then for the second half of the game, a lot of frustration. But it's still a fine game, and I'd absolutely love for them to do another game in the series. Yeah, I mean, especially if you look at this artwork here, it's like, I would love them to fully realise these sorts of appearances.
Yeah, in, like, full proper HD and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Richie, I think I know your opinion on the game, but just refresh us very quickly, if you could, please.
So, obviously, I love it. It has a very, very special place in my heart because it's the first game I ever did on YouTube. It's the game that got me and you talking. It's the game.
Sorry for that, by the way.
It's fine. It's the game that I did after, I think it was 4 years of doing YouTube or something along those lines, and it's just a game that I've constantly come back to because of how much it means to me. It's not a perfect game by any means. It has quite a few problems, and I get why people may perhaps prefer Into Dreams to this, but for me, on a personal level, well, on a critical level, I think that Journey of Dreams is better than Into Dreams, just because of, I think the mechanics just work better and it feels more complete and more satisfying in terms of its length and all the completion stuff. And yeah, but the main reason that I love it is because it just means so much to me.
Fair enough. I think it's best now that we announce what game you and I, Rich, will be covering next. So do you want to tell people what we'll be doing?
Well, if it's the one I'm thinking of, then it will almost certainly be Journey.
Yep, Journey for the PlayStation 3.
Well, 4, but it originally came out on the PS3, but either way.
Okay guys, this has been the HFC playthrough of Knight's Journey of Dreams. Thank you for tolerating me, the person who had never played the game, bopping along on this journey with Richie and Carto. And Carto, thank you so much for joining us, mate. It's been a pleasure having you.
No problem.
And Richie, as always, we'll see you guys next time for another HFC playthrough. Bye bye.